bitter criticism. This time, I'm going to read some more from CGTN, my favorite. CGTN, hope for the world. You know, I was joking about CGTN, joking at, like, not making fun of CGTN, but sharing CGTN with jokes, and I said, in 30 years, China will be the future. It's like a tautology, because in 30 years, there will be the future. Nevertheless, you know, either you still here, either you died. In 30 years, that will be a future from now, understand? Well, but the future we imagine, understand? So anyway, but I was just only joking, only because I believe China will be successful. China will succeed in civilization. The question is, this joke is not accurate because China is talking about a shared future. Understand? I have this mentality, this hegemonic mentality about an hegemon ruling the world. This sucks, you know, but that's my mind, you know. That's what the West Global South made me, you know. That's what I am. But I noticed the difference. I did notice the difference, and I'm so happy about China. I want to share the future with all beautiful Chinese girls. No, I'm just kidding. Only one, please. And I will be a great member of. I will be a great productive member of a Chinese family. Anyway, so I was reading Chinese CGTN in the morning. I just the head of the newspaper, and right I have the second one. Politics, September 10, 2024. You know what I love so much China? It's not about China. I have to admit that it's not about China, it's about communism. I am a communist. Yeah, that's the whole truth, you know. But anyway, China is pretty successful. China is communist. I am communist. I love Chinese women, and I cannot see how I cannot serve to China too. I will sing you a song. Oh, 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 oh. China girl, little China girl. Oh, 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 oh. Little China girl. I can escape this feeling with my China girl. Wake up in the morning, where's my little China girl? Anyway, David Bowie, Frank Sinatra, David Sinatra. Anyway, politics, September 10, 2024. China's top legislature starts a standing committee session. China's top legislatures on Tuesday started a regular session to review several bills, including a draft revision to the National Defense Education Law and a draft amendment to the Statistics Law. Xiao Leji, chairman of the 14th National People's Congress (NPC) Standing Committee, presided over the first plenary meeting of the committee's 11th session. Just one second. Here we go. Here we are better here. Lawmakers review the draft session of the National Defense Education Law. The draft highlights better incorporating military service education into national defense education on campus, among other stipulations. Lawmakers deliberated on a draft amendment to the statistics law. It makes stipulations on promoting the integration of modern information technologies in statistics. The meeting reviewed a draft revision to the law on the prevention and control of infectious diseases. It improves stipulations on the monitoring, reporting, and early warning of infectious diseases, among others. The meeting deliberated on a draft energy law which further stressed promoting a green and low carbon energy transition. Lawmakers reviewed a draft revision to anti-money laundering law. The draft steps up the monitoring of new risks on money laundering. Lawmakers deliberated on a draft public health emergency response law, a draft national park law, and a draft amendment to the supervision law. The meetings also reviewed a draft decision on conferring national medals and honorary titles on the occasion of the 75th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, a draft decision on gradually raising the statutory retirement age, and several international treaties. The meeting also deliberated on a report on the implementation of the Plan for National Economic and Social Development that began implementation at the beginning of this year. The overall implementation of the plan has been going well over the period, with new positive progress made in high quality development. The economy and overall national strength have continued to grow according to the report. Lawmakers reviewed a report on budget execution for this year. Fiscal operations have remained generally stable, and budget execution had been largely balanced over the period, says the report. Lawmakers deliberated on a 2023 report on the management of government's debts. This is the first time the NPC Standing Committee has heard and reviewed the State Council's report on government debt management since the establishment and improvement of a reporting system. The meeting reviewed a report on promoting childcare services, a report on advancing elderly care services and improving the care for the incapacitated elderly, and a report on the enforcement of the agricultural law. The meeting also reviewed personnel-related bills, among others. So they covered the photograph. I didn't saw the photograph. Well, there is a photograph, red flags fluttering in front of the Great Hall of the People, Beijing, March 5th, 2019. And sources Xinhua News Agency.